Also, Unicorn is not
I'm
loaded.
now I am.
All right,
ready.
we are recording. Hello, we are playing D&D for like 1 hour. Let's go.
Do we have to
Yay.
record every piece of...
Yes, I've actually found us some audience.
We don't have to, but I like recording it. I enjoy it more than streaming because I feel less under pressure. But we could stream now that Foshik is running.
I mean, look, just last time I refused that because it was my first session. Also,
All right.
let's get back to the game. We are not going to do character introductions or anything like that. We've done that last session.
We know each other.
Last time we left off when you were just about to take a long rest in this here old dwarven ruin. So, I'd like to hear from you, my dear players. How, where exactly do you sleep? Do you post some, what's it called, guards? Do you take turns?
I would love to approach the dwarves and ask them if we could join our campsites.
All right. Joining campsites. Well, you see, a dazzling response to. You see, I'd love to, but Nobis is a wee bit put off by what happened in that room. So we'd like to have some privacy for the night, if you don't mind.
Fully understandable.
And with that, they leave to their little hidey hole that they found for themselves.
All right.
I would say we go far away from the room that has, the bath.
I would recommend that we use the bedroom.
There actually is one, yes. This one.
The room with the beds.
Yeah, stone bed.
I mean,
close to the bathroom.
I don't know if they are better. I just know it's not the floor, which means it's less dirty.
Yep. It's probably also going to be more flat, even though, like, looking around here, it's all very flat. He steals a glance at the elf.
I mean, okay,
it goes over my head.
Okay, let's do the bedroom, unless we have
Not the bathroom, the bedroom.
The bedroom. I said bedroom.
The bedroom.
The bedroom.
Don't make me mad. I have to stabby stabbers.
So let me look at my character sheet. Do I have a broom? I don't think so. I have like a small broom.
I have never seen a character with a broom.
I asked the dwarves if they have like a broom utensil for like dusting off ancient architecture if they found something in the floor.
Yeah, sure. You can like take this brush here. Yeah. It's really wide, you see.
Oh, thank you very much. You shall have it back post haste. I will dust off the beds.
Just bring it back in the morning.
All right.
Are you doing spring cleaning now, or what is it?
Yeah, it's like 2 hours, after sunset, and our dear elf Celia is doing the spring cleaning. Yes.
No, I just don't want to like wake up like a vampire, all white in dust layers covered. It's like, come on, have some decency. If you're going to have a rest, it's a rest.
Are you sure you mean decency and not dignity?
What's the difference?
That's just wow. I mean,
let's say that Celia actually probably says dignity.
Sure.
Do I even have something to sleep on?
Oh, Celia, I'm sorry. Before we get to that, Celia, important information for you, because you went to Dazzlin to borrow the broom.
Yeah, like a duster, like a small one, probably.
He in the small room where they've like settled, they closed off the secret door. So
Oh.
when you like when he gave you the
Hello?
brush and
Yes.
closed the door, you can like if you did not know that the door was there, you would not see it.
Yes.
That
Wow.
just closed in.
Yeah, Celia is definitely was aware of that because we established it looked like a secret door entrance.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, my character doesn't have any bedroll or anything. I just realized that.
So,
Oh,
if
that
this is
sucks.
now that it is evening, I will cast a spell. And in Elvish, is it Elvish? Let's think about this.
Can you actually cast a spell?
I have one spell slot left that I left for emergency situations.
Didn't you cast detect? Oh yeah, right. Because we gained a level. I'm sorry.
No,
Go ahead.
the arcane recovery gave me one, but I used a ritual for detect magic.
Oh, sure. Makes
So,
sense.
so what I will do is summon up a spectral table that floats in the air in the middle of the room, and do like a salad spread with my rations. You know, some cheese, some meats, some I don't know, like krausel in outside, something, some
Whatever.
salads we
Jerky
picked
salad.
up earlier today, so that we can have dinner.
Just to make sure, the spell only. What's the spell you used? Tensor's floating disc. Horizontal plate of force. Okay. So it's a floating disc, a round floating disc that now serves you as a table.
Yes.
I would totally call that a frivolous use of magic.
Yeah. It has a
Any other
purpose.
use than frivolous use?
Dwarves didn't put a table in this bedroom. I don't know.
Also, there are only 3 beds, and there is at least 4 of you. I'm not even counting Alfred. Alfred doesn't even look like he's looking to get a bed.
Well, I
Well,
picked mine for sure.
Well, elves don't sleep anyway, so
Well, I think.
But you don't know that.
Sebastian looks at the ladies' shacks and finds himself some corner.
Rendra is already sitting in a corner, wrapped in
Yes.
her.
I'm offering like
me
a baby
too.
carrot to the halfling. Would you like one?
What? What just happened?
Oh, it's a table.
I mean, thank you for the carrot. I cannot munch on it. I'm very confused about what just happened. I'm like,
Oh, no worries. Just a little bit of magic.
okay.
I'm writing off a ration.
How long does this table last?
Well, long enough for dinner.
That depends entirely.
Well, it
I mean,
moves. It moves with me. It has been developed for the adventures of the olden times, when they used to delve into dungeons and carry out all the gold underneath a dragon's nose. So it can move up and down stairs.
Sure, that's all nice.
Probably. Looking at the dungeon master.
So I have it probably does. I have a question. So first of all, there are 3 beds. They are all around, like they are all next to the northern wall. So they are next to each other.
Oh, okay.
Now the middle bed is currently free because Rendra said that she is. Oh, right. So who is taking a bed?
I'm taking a bed.
I would like to take a bed if it was possible, because I don't have a bedroll. At least that surface is flat.
Surely
Sure.
nothing is wrong with these beds, and I can
And
trust
now
them
there is
intrinsically.
now there is an empty bed because Sebastian is offering to the ladies and Rendra is not taking one. So Alfred, well, spotting the, spotting the opportunity, just crashes on the last bed when for like 5 minutes nobody moves to take it.
The soft granite stone slab.
I mean, he has a bedroll compared
Fantastic.
to somebody else.
Yeah, I have a bedroll too. I'm prepared.
I don't know why my character
Sebastian
doesn't have a
also has one.
bedroll, but okay. Also,
Yeah.
I'm broke, so I couldn't
You're
even
right.
have.
I don't have a bedroll.
You
Then.
don't have a bedroll?
It does not mention one. No.
Oh. Okay, I think Render definitely should take it up that Alfred.
Is this the what are the backpacks called again? Scholar's pack?
Yeah,
Don't worry, I'll look it up. Continue.
Yeah. So just before, like, make sure that you really go through like your inventory because maybe it's hidden
Yeah,
in a bag
no
or something.
bedroll because the scholar's pack doesn't come with that stuff.
Sure. If you're gonna sleep, we'll do it like this. I'm torn on whether I'm gonna give you exhaustion if you're gonna sleep without a bedroll on this cold floor. So we're gonna
I
do
definitely have the racial advantage of being the elf. Which
I actually only have a blanket.
Blanket is enough. Blanket is okay. If you have a blanket, then I'll take a blanket.
I actually was sure I saw the bedroll, but I don't know.
You are a noble. You're used to sleeping in beds. Bedrolls are for
Sure, but she's also traveling for quite some time. Also, if you have like a traveling cloak, I will also take a traveling cloak since you already have these beds. So if you have like a traveling cloak or some sort of this, no, nothing.
It says common clothes, and that's what I have.
Well, I believe there is something called like a resilience check or save or something like that.
I'll let you decide. Like, is this an environment that is hostile to us? Like, is it cold to sleep here?
It definitely is cold. That's my reasoning. But I also don't want to like just decide it flat out. So I'm gonna let you have a saving throw.
Rendra, would you have like an extra layer of cloak that you could lend me or some such?
That would be a GM decision because I don't have any cloak.
Don't your clothes like aren't they described somehow?
Nope.
What do you mean no?
Rude, unicorn.
Sure, even in the bio.
But don't we do rounds of being awake and stuff?
So
I would. No?
There are 4 different kinds of clothes: common clothes, costume clothes, fine clothes, and traveler's clothes. Those are the most common ones.
I wanted to do rounds of taking guard.
Oh.
That sounds like a smart idea.
Yeah, so I would like to take the first turn because I won't sleep that well anyways.
I would say that you do first, I do second, and the elf does the last.
I do first. Okay.
I can do. I can do the last 4 hours.
Also, would it be possible to make a small fire here for warmth without choking us?
No, and we also don't have anything to burn. So.
Well, there's trees outside.
Are not really.
Well, there is an altar that can be used to kill stuff.
That altar is made of stone. Yes. Stones have the tendency to not burn very good.
Rendra, you've traveled some, right? Can you give me like a survival check?
Can I?
Can you?
Yeah.
I could. I have survival as a skill.
Fantastic.
You asked an interesting
like-
question. Well, you think that sure, this should be okay place to light a fire. Everything is made of stone. Nothing will catch fire. So
Except for us.
that's cool. You might even try, and if you open all of the secret doors, wide, you might even create like a draft here. So
I mean, this room has to be ventilated even with the doors closed, right? Because people lived here.
sure.
There should actually be a way to heat those rooms then.
I'm not
No.
sure Sebastian likes this notion.
I mean, I have a bedroll. I don't care. I'm warm anyway.
Would it be possible if we shared the bedroll, Rendra, because we switch out anyways?
Do you both have a bedroll?
No, I don't. That's the problem here.
Ah, I see.
But my idea is that if we do keep watch anyways, we could just share it in a way.
You don't share your bed except with certain people.
Oh, okay, I mean,
Oh, do not worry, Andre. I will keep you warm. I plant her in my lap. Like a child. Like it's very doting. And I think nothing of it.
You realize I'm an adult, right? You realize that.
I do realize that you don't have a bedroll. Do not worry about this. I definitely accept that this is a dire situation where we could catch a cold in the night. I wouldn't
have a
want you
background feed
sneezing all
that
morning.
would-
I feel a little uncomfortable with
She
everything.
She is quite warm. It's like the body heat is getting noticeable.
I mean, sure, yeah. Like if you're gonna huddle together,
Yeah,
like
that's
staying
my
in
plan.
your clothes, I'll make that. I'll still make you roll a check, but I'll make it very easy.
I'm only going to assault her pride with my big bust, like very blood flowing body. Unicorn, are you okay?
Flat is justice.
I was looking for a way to describe this without sounding weird. I don't know
You
if I
failed!
Fail.
Zonalar,
How do I mention it then?
Not
Fat.
at all!
you mention it by saying you're fat.
I'm fat. My body fat warms you, Andre.
See?
Fine. You know, I'm fine with that. Sure, let's do that.
Okay.
You know that human body fat burns really well.
And she's a halfling, so it's okay. Because I only recognize her as a child, so why would...
I hate you, Zonalar, right now. Please don't go there. Please don't go further. All
I
right.
have the savvy steps. Don't worry. I always
Wow,
sleep with
you
the
made it
dagger
worse.
in my head.
So another question is, if you're going to, well, never mind. Are you going to close the doors?
If it means
Yes.
we don't suffocate, yes.
Nobody
sure.
else does? Yeah, sure.
You don't feel like you'll suffocate unless some of you feel claustrophobic or something.
Let me check
Well,
my
this
character.
is a very dark and closed space.
I have a hooded lantern.
Yeah,
It's a mostly dark and closed space.
Alfred will actually douse the torch if you close all the doors, because it quickly shows up that while the doors do ventilate, they do not provide a draft. So all the smoke is just hanging under the ceiling,
Yeah.
and it's not great. While the lantern is quite a different story, right?
I clean out the rest of the rations before the table disappears.
No, they just fall on the ground.
I was about
No!
to say, all that expensive china is now...
No, not the porcelain tea set I got from Neverwinter. No!
Okay, so
What kind of laughter was that?
that was great.
Delight.
So guard turns. First turn is Andre. Where do you position yourself when you're on guard?
Like this because this way I can look at both sides.
Sure.
And I have the lantern around here, maybe, or
Roll
here.
me a d6.
Or d6. Fine.
Nothing
go.
happens during your there's a word for it in English.
Turn.
Not turn.
My shift?
What?
Shift? Watch. During your watch. Oh my god, yes, during your watch. Nothing happens first watch. You will all need to go on a watch, actually, to
Fantastic.
be able to watch through the whole night.
Are
Yeah.
you using the 8 hours, or is it
No,
more vague?
I'm just winging it so that you because you'll probably have like.
I would love to take advantage of my elven trance to take up 2 watches, so to say.
Sure.
That was my plan too.
You're not the elf.
Maybe the elf, but I know elves.
So are you taking the second and the third watch?
No, the third and the fourth.
Oh, is it 4 or 3?
It's 5 in total. It's 5 watches. Wait, no, it's 4 watches in. Yeah, it's 4 watches in total. Right, it's 4 watches in total. 4 2-hour segments. First was done by Andre.
Yeah, I'll take the third and the fourth, and Unicorn takes the second.
Yes.
I tried to sleep.
So that Master Sebastian can sleep all night.
Wait, but who will warm up? Who will warm up Andre when you are taking your watch?
Yeah.
I'm just in trance like a crisscross applesauce, so she can sit there.
I mean, look, with all the stuff that you have devised, I'm just gonna drop the exhaustion thing.
I foiled your plans.
Yeah, you did.
Your evil plans to give us a cold.
It's too exhausting to give him exhaustion.
Roll me a d6, please.
At a 6, you die. Oh, there you go. She's a gunner.
No.
How are you? Why are you rolling? Sebastian? Why is Sebastian rolling?
That's a good question.
Yeah, it was for Rendra.
I see Andre, Rendra, and then Sebastian rolling for some reason.
Hey, a 2, a 4, and a 6.
Also, you were muted when you asked, so keep that in mind. Okay, nothing happens on your watch, Rendra.
Yeah.
And then it's.
Then I poked the elf.
Yeah, then it's Syria's turn.
All right, I will. Where would I? You know what? I would love to do the watch, but I would position myself nearby the secret door over here.
Oh, where nobody can hear you scream when you get backstabbed.
Because I would love to know if anybody is entering inside and like hear footsteps going into the altar room.
So you're keeping the door closed?
Yeah. Like, do I feel like I could hear footsteps as long as I'm nearby the wall? If it's
like
closed?
If somebody was trying to keep quiet, then definitely not through the closed door. If there was somebody who didn't make sure to be quiet at all, like they would be, probably talking or they would be just walking, you are quite sure that you could hear that.
Okay, so in the darkness, I feel confident enough to keep the door open, just enough to peek through with an eye. And so that if somebody approaches, I could close the door and warn the others.
All right. Roll me a perception check, please.
I'm sorry, guys.
We're doomed.
Last time I did a watch, I left the party
Nice.
and found like some ogres walking uphill, and I stalked them, and then I went back, and the party was like, "You were gone." And I'm like, "Haha, but you don't know that." He's like, "Damn, he's right."
Nice. During your second part of your watch, right? Because you are taking 2.
Yes.
You can see. So with your 19, wow, okay. With your 19, you can see and hear at the same time. You see and hear. What you see through the crack in the door is light is coming. It's probably coming from the outside. You're not super sure from like how far it is, but when you also hear some gruff voices. What languages do you speak? I know that.
I made a blunder. I need to feed our dog.
Sure.
My God. I will draw my small knife, which does not count as a dagger, and I speak Elfish, Dwarfish, Draconic, Common, and Goblin.
Oh. Then you do not understand what the people are saying. Well, what the voices are saying, but you do recognize that the language is Orc.
Ooh.
And you definitely hear more than 3 voices. And they are coming closer. You don't know what they're saying, but they keep talking almost the whole time.
Oh, damn.
And you see the light like increasing in
All right. Yeah, the light
strength.
increases. I hear them coming closer. It's more than me. And I know the dwarves are... Well, the dwarves are also nearby. I'm worried about their lives more than about us. So I close the door and I slip back to the party.
With your 19, you are quite sure, before you close the door, you are quite sure that the voices were quite possibly outside of the temple itself, and they were coming closer.
Yeah.
Also, let's say that it's near the end of your long rest, and because you have your trance, then like everybody is rested basically if you wake up now.
Oh, does it? Did I? Oh.
Because you were
because yeah,
right?
I did the trance first and then the watch. So did I prepare my spells at this point?
Yeah, I would say that yes.
All right,
You need to do 4 hours of trance and 4 hours of non-strenuous activity.
Said no.
No, Unicorn, you're wrong.
How am I wrong?
What's this? No, I'm quite
It was just happening.
Meditate is remaining semi-conscious for 4 hours a day. While meditating, you can dream after a fashion. Such dreams are actually mental exercises that have become reflexive through years of practice. Yeah, after resting this way, I gain the same benefit that a human does. Maybe the book says more about this.
It's specifically about spellcasting. It's not for the elf being rested, it's for spellcasters needing their time.
I don't think so.
Yeah, that's strange because
I would say the specific rules overrule general rules.
But do you want to change your spells?
I'm adding spells because I got a level up.
It takes 1 hour per spell level.
That's also not.
Yeah, but that's
true.
Yeah, she's not changing that. Yeah, I'm okay with you having your spells full. Let's
that's
drop
just
it.
for adding a spell. You need 1 hour of spell level to prepare that spell, which is hilarious for level 9 spells.
Which is super strange because
I think you have to double check on your player's handbook because I'm very confident this is not the case.
Yeah,
it's
because
more like 1 minute per spell level that you have to change.
It wouldn't work for spellcasters to have the 8-hour rest, same as everybody else. Like spellcasters after 8 hours of rest should have their spells prepared.
I will content you on this later.
Actively. You don't prepare them.
Anyways, because this doesn't really matter.
Yeah, let's just drop the discussion.
I'm coming in and I'm pulling out. I don't really need my weapons. What I do is I cast mage armor on myself while I'm in the room with everybody else, and I wake them up. I do say it like that, like, wake up, guys, come on. Orcs are here. We are in danger. Orcs.
What?
I like
curl
nudge.
up.
I nudge Rendra, like shake her.
Alfred.
Same with the
curl
elder.
up.
I pull. Well, you don't. Because I was standing watch, I could not warm you. Damn it.
Oh. I found the mistake. It's not 1 hour, it's 1 minute.
That's yes.
That makes more
More
sense.
sense.
1 minute per spell level. So if it's a third level
Yes.
spell, you need 3 minutes. And if it's
Yeah,
several
if you
spells,
change your
then you need
whole
like 20.
assortment of spells, you can use an hour easily.
Yeah,
Yep.
basically.
So after successfully waking everybody, well, I take an action on Dreaming Hero's character to wake her up.
Well, actually, Alfred.
When
Alf-
Celia comes back and wakes us up, Sebastian just rose from his sleep into the couch, just prepared to take the action. Because
yeah.
it's not really well obvious that they are not really in here with us. They are just in the tub. So it's
Mhm.
trying to take the action.
It's like snakes. Did you say snakes?
Yeah, I
Oh,
was going
cool.
to say, like, Rendra's first reaction is getting up and taking the greatsword out because I was not, I was awoken and not.
Alfred's
Are
first
you the
reaction.
person with the dagger behind your head, you know, pulling it out? Like, what? Holding it to my throat?
I think Sebastian definitely is. But yeah, Alfred's first reaction is just like he turns over in his sleep, and he knocks down the loot that he had on the bed, so it like bangs on the ground, and the strings like ring.
My God. Can I
You
catch
all-
a
you
loot
all
from
freeze.
stringing? Can I make it not do that?
No, but it is
Damn it.
inconsequential. You are too far, but it is inconsequential
Alright.
anyways. You are
Yes,
like,
there's walls. There's walls.
So once I kinda wake up grumpily because I really don't like being woken
There's an
up
orc
like that.
incursion. We must prepare for
gonna-
battle.
Are you sure it's orcs?
Yeah, okay.
Yes.
I'm
And
gonna,
I go
Oh.
back through the door.
I'm gonna prepare my short bow.
bow,
Sure.
bow.
Short boar.
Short bow.
Short bow. You can't blame me. I did a lot of adulting today. I am tired.
Sure.
What the fuck is adulting?
Being
did
an
adult
adult,
thing.
going after your adult chores and doing adult stuff.
You know that in English, adulting is a crime because
That's
it's basically-
adultery.
Oh.
That's
That is
different.
adultery. What you mean? Adulting is really just the
Being an adult.
the actions and like being a responsible person, paying your
really what
taxes and
adults
stuff
are.
like that.
Yes.
It's actually not a word. That's the most important part. So,
It actually is a word
what's
nowadays.
the party doing?
Are you guys not at all bothered by this orc incursion? Like,
Yeah, are
what's
you,
happening
like-
with all of you? You're drinking your beer. Like, I don't understand.
I told you, I'm getting up. I'm preparing my weapons.
Yes, I told
Sure.
you to say.
And I use leather armor so I can sleep in it.
Yeah.
Yes, I don't think.
I'll let Washik rule on that. Well, it's probably
leather armor.
fine.
Yeah,
Sebastian took off his chainmail.
I'm actually I have slept in my chain armor several times. It's no bother. You just have a nice fit sleep.
If it
And
is
leather
Before
armor
or
armor
isn't-
fits properly, then yes.
I mean,
Yeah,
before
for-
or after the shower?
Obviously before. Yeah, but like fall plate is it's a completely different story. But most of the like armors that are just heavy and that can somehow conform to your body shape. Yeah, they are no problem at all.
I think the only thing that a heavy chainmail could do is like when you're laying on your back, that it.
You just don't lay on your back. That's the thing. You just lay on your side, and it's all right.
I mean, that's kind of why you have clothing underneath it, right? So you don't have shoving.
No,
yeah, but if you lay on your back, it's
weight
weight on your lungs.
Yeah,
that's not comfortable. It's just uncomfortable. It also doesn't hurt you or anything. So yeah, guys, everybody's waking up. Everybody who wanted to sleep in their armor could, because none of you has heavy enough armor to be a problem. So yeah, Celia has actually woken you up, and now she's gone. Alfred is like, should I light the torch? I'm sorry about the loot.
I can't see anything, so I'm fucked.
I have my lantern, so I can see stuff because I can't see in the dark.
I would.
Do you light up your lantern?
Yes.
Sure. Okay.
I would love to ascertain what the voices are saying, although I judge that I do not understand the orc tongue.
In my head, orc always sounds aggressive.
Are they sneaking about?
I just wanted to say it's just German.
No, I'm not asking if they are being German. I want to know if they're like in a fight with the dwarves.
I'm gonna do a pro gamer move.
360.
I'm gonna make you roll a perception check with intelligence.
Ooh.
So it's basically investigation. No, it's not investigation. I want a perception check with intelligence. That's exactly what I want.
All right. What I do is so it's a +1.
Sure.
7 plus 1 is 8.
Yeah. Okay. You have gathered that they are not fighting anyone.
Okay.
But the voices are excited enough that, I don't know, if they, possibly if they like caught the dwarves and already like gagged them or something, they could be excited over that. But yeah.
I do like
there is no physical altercation.
To myself, I take a few steps back from the secret door. I do a couple of la 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 la, and then I la 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 la. I go to the door.
You what?
And
you what?
I do my best dwarven ghost impression as I speak in dwarfish. Who is invading Aberforth's temple? Show yourself, weaklings, or run like the cowards you are. But with a female elf voice.
Are you using any like spell for that? Do you have like?
I'm using the skill of dwarfish and the best male impression I can muster.
Sure, performance. Roll me that.
Also, hopefully it wakes the dwarves up. A 12. A very proud 12.
A very proud 12. Okay, give me a second. I have to
process what is happening.
I have to process what you just did.
Everybody else, so how do you react to this?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, everybody else. It was
face palms.
That's a very squeaky dwarven ghost.
Yes, I'm like, what the
Maybe
hell
it was a
is that?
female dwarf.
I'm unsure if this was Celia or an orc. Like, what the hell just happened? Because I can't speak Dwarvish.
Oh my god, Celia's being murdered right now. Look at her squealing.
Maybe that's the case.
Sebastian understands Dwarvish, so he just face palms.
I kind of wanna. I don't know. I kind of wanna go down there and with perception, making sure that nothing is,
Move your token where you want. Celia, in reaction to what you did, you can hear. Roxloch.
Zuk.
Gorzuktar.
Gesundheit. I mean.
You have no idea what they're saying, but they don't sound scared. The voices.
Sweating intensifies. Okay. I keep my distance to the door, and I basically keep my ray of frost on hold as I repeat the syllables for it and wait for an orc to find the secret door.
Sure, you're ready action.
Yes.
I just put my hand on the wall and walk amongst the wall because I probably can't see shit.
You bump into me.
Yeah.
Bonk.
Bonk. Like, ah!
Like I stop walking when I hear her voice very clearly, so I'm just like, she's probably somewhere there.
Yeah, what
Guys,
I guess
guys,
you-
what should I do?
Something useful.
I don't know. Should I play the loop?
No.
Then I don't know.
Kind of
light the torch when it starts.
Sure.
I ensure
Entry, yeah.
Oh, you have a
doing?
lantern. Okay.
I ensure that the door is locked. I kind of want to ensure that it
Locked?
yeah, that it's not open.
Do you have like because the
She
door has
puts
no
a padlock
visible...
on.
Yeah, the door has no visible lock or anywhere you could like put a padlock even if you had it. Do you have like any tool or do you have something in mind that you will...
I mean, it has a mechanism that I probably used before, so it would open.
No, you
right?
just push on it. No, it's like the
Good.
You take a specifically shaped splinter of brick and just wedge it under it.
Yeah, my idea was I take one of my 2 crowbars and wedge it underneath.
No, it's even better. You're using the Rammstein to wedge it close.
I don't have an Rammstein.
What's a
It's
Rammstein?
there are Rammsteins everywhere in this dungeon.
What's a fucking Rammstein in English?
It's the wedge. That's actually
It's
a
the
stone
wedge?
that you put like in a door
Really?
to keep it. Yes. And
That's
and
the
in
band's
German,
name?
in German, it's called Rammstein, which is also the origin of the band.
Okay, a lot of things make sense.
I'm
now.
German and I didn't know that.
What? You didn't read Rammstein's Wikipedia page before?
No, but I read the Wikipedia page of rope.
So, Henry,
Fantastic.
what you doing?
I kind of wedge, stones or whatever underneath it to lock
Looking
it.
for a Rammstein.
Rammstein. And then I go
Rammstein.
back to the others. Lup.
Okay, cool.
I don't want orcs to go behind us.
Sure.
All right.
Sure. The voices from the... Now you can...
Maybe we should also close the door that's near the.
Yeah, we
No,
close them behind us.
She closed this door. So I'm gonna, paint over it.
So I
that-
closed the doors here.
Which ones?
My laptop doesn't want to respond to me. A moment.
I just understood your ketchup doesn't want to respond to you.
All right.
Close. So,
But you just
close
closed
them.
those, right? You did
Yeah.
not like lock, like, yeah, okay.
Yeah, I just ensure that all the doors on my array are closed, so they don't.
I turn
Sure.
to Rhea's
behind
shadowed face because the light is behind her of the lantern and say, "No, not Rhea, Rarendra. I'm sorry. I say,
it's gonna be rare.
I have a plan.
Okay.
Be prepared to rush past me after my spell. This should work." I approach the door of a sheik, and can I do I know about the secret door to kick it open? Like, can I push it open with my foot?
You can.
So I will approach the door. I will kick it open, and I take one step forward as my hands are spread out, and I cast out a few syllables
And you bump into it all.
as a flame flickers up from my fingertips and sends out in a cone of fire as I cast Burning Hands.
Where do you cast Burning Hands?
I don't know how much I can say, so let me figure that out.
Yeah. Okay. So that would be. Look, if you want to first look and then cast, then we can roll some, d20.
I want definitely to
Or
kick the
if you
door
just
open
wanna-
to see like who do I see aiming to them and black.
Then we're probably gonna be in initiative.
All right.
Now, if you want to challenge that, I can explain myself. I've thought about this deeply.
I
But
just
No,
want to say
if
that
you
I
wanna
ready
do
my
that-
longbow and arrow.
I
what's everybody else
definitely
doing?
am trying to surprise the orcs, but
My
if they
bow.
are not surprised, I will accept this. If this secret door was no longer secret because of lantern light and my shenanigans, I don't know. Then
especially your shenanigans.
yeah.
I'm
If
probably
they
putting
all
the shenanigans
prepared an
make more
action
noise
to
than
throw a
that.
javelin at me, I will be salty.
No, that's not what's happening.
All right.
Don't worry.
What do you need?
So everybody roll me initiative. That's the first thing.
Click on your character first before rolling.
Yeah, don't forget about that.
Also, you should open up the initiative, Turner.
I need to open. Yeah.
Oh, no, it counted.
Everybody.
I rolled bad,
I
though.
didn't roll yet.
And
The good thing is, the door is not open until I push it open on my initiative one.
no, you
I
push
thought
open the door and then we roll initiative.
Okay, wow. Rude.
That's what happens.
Rude.
No,
Okay.
that's D&D. You know, I don't make the rules. I just make the rules.
So you're telling me I don't have to drop on them?
You don't have to drop on them. You
Okay.
did shenanigans.
I was a dwarf ghost in a dwarven temple. Everything made sense, okay?
Sebastian, you didn't click on your portrait, but never mind. I'm gonna fix it.
Rude.
So Alfred rolled because who did roll for Alfred?
No one.
No one. So
That's
Alfred
his
will
old
roll.
role.
Oh, it's my responsibility now.
Is it? Yeah. Can you do that for me?
I mean, it was yours and we changed places. I can.
Sure.
I have his character sheet.
Wow, Alfred is like the best. So it's
All right. Yeah, Mara does have
Alfred
the
goes
character.
first.
Yeah, I'm going last.
Then it's Andre.
Wow.
Then it's all right. And then we see whether any one of you goes first. Because
Sebastian is only 12, so
why doesn't this work as I wanted? Give me a sec. This is new for me. This is very new for me.
What
I
do you
didn't know
need?
that this
Maybe
wouldn't work.
just let me know if I can help.
I'm actually okay. I'm actually okay.
Gotcha.
Why
should
doesn't
I
it
roll
work?
again?
No, I fixed it for you.
You can shift double click on the orc to see their stat
Yeah,
page.
to get the there it is. Give me that. Finally.
Orc never dies.
Okay.
40 hit points. Attacks 3 times. No. Orc.
Yeah, that's really tough for level 2. Okay.
Oh, I made a mistake. Okay, don't worry.
Why Sebastian didn't turn to now? Okay, now that works. What's your dexterity bonus?
Plus 2.
Rendra?
Oh,
+3.
+3 even. Oh.
I'm a
goody.
dex fighter.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
Well, then you definitely go before the orc. Is it? Oh, I know what I need to do.
so can you describe
Suddenly,
us?
everything is good.
I push the door open, but people
So you
act
push the
before
door
me.
open. Yeah. Alfred does nothing on his turn
Rude. I mean, okay.
because you just push. No, he lights up the torch, but otherwise does nothing. And he steps
Yeah,
to the side so that Andre can move around him.
alright. Great. What do? I can't really do anything. Maybe I just wait. Or
Do you have
don't think I can.
like a bow?
I do have a bow, yes.
Yeah, the door is now. So the door is now ajar. Anybody who is like here, at least here, can see all of these three orcs. The elf can actually see this fourth orc. Barely.
I kind of want to go there. If you let me.
Yeah,
So,
sure.
so you can share the place with a friendly character, as long as you can move out of it again in the same turn.
Yeah. If you don't end your turn at the same space, you can.
Actually,
just move
she
through
is a
it freely.
halfling. Her rules might be different for her.
Oh yeah, I can't just move into the spaces of bigger stuff, I think.
I think so. I'm not sure.
It will say
You
on your
can move
text.
to the space of any creature that is of a size larger than yours.
Is
So,
how
yeah.
many? Even one size?
Yeah, of a size, yes. Larger
And
than
you are
yours.
and you are size small.
Yes, I'm small.
Ooh, okay.
And they called me size
Yeah.
medium. Puh.
So I'm in my corner now, and I draw my bow. I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna attack yet, cause
So the doors opened. All of the orcs like turned, towards the doors.
Nobody's
This
surprised.
orc is actually. None of them are holding javelins, even though all of them, or even though at least the ones you see visibly have them on their back, but they are holding big two-handed axes in their hands.
That's even
creepy
worse
looking.
for Sheik.
Yeah, I mean, sure.
I'm not blaming you, but now that you're the Dutch master, I can.
Mhm.
Might I make
Go
a,
ahead.
a comment on this? We picked the worst position to fight.
You could have talked about this with any of us and chose not to for the last 15 minutes. So I went with the
No, I
first
just
best
realized
plan
how
that went to
bad
my
it
head.
is because
Okay,
we have too many
let's
ranged fighters.
not get bogged down in that right now.
I gotta shoot this guy here, there.
Shooting does
Sure.
seem to be a possibility that might work.
Yes,
Shoot
I gotta
normally.
try.
Yeah.
What is your shooting sound?
Twang. Exactly. Well, a 19. A 19 hits the orc. Roll me for damage, for piercing damage.
Fantastical.
Do we have any? No, we don't have any problem.
Oh no, it's minimum damage. No.
It's minimum. Wait, it's minimum damage. Can I re-roll that?
No.
I think it's not for
Shame.
damage.
Yeah, I don't think that's how it works.
Shame.
Is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
Wait, I didn't.
I need
see.
to.
Yeah, okay.
To do the.
Rendra, it's your turn now.
Yeah, and now we come to the point that this position is fucked.
Attack!
You can you see through the door. You see that there's an orc here, orc here, orc here. You also see, Celia
The thing is,
in the door, frozen with fear on the on seeing these orcs.
yeah, the problem is
I
the
was
smartest
expecting
choice would be not
orcs.
to attack.
No, you know what happened. You know what happens, Onolar.
Go ahead.
It's the type. It's like when kids are waiting. You don't have Krampus, right? But it's like when you are really waiting. When you are like, I can do this. I can do this. I have a plan. And then you just start to act upon it, and you just freeze. You're like, "Oh fuck! I actually am not prepared."
Like
at
all of them look like bodybuilders with massive double-headed axes, and all of them turn to me like in the shade, and I'm like, "My God!"
Exactly.
It's the orcs.
No.
So Rendra, what does Rendra do?
Rendra drops the longbow, switches tires with our super smart elf, if she allows.
I don't
Does
allow
she
for it.
switch tiles? Yeah, that's like isn't that like something that the battle master can do or something?
No, that's just a normal movement. The battle master can take the hit in the same.
Oh, right.
I think.
Okay.
So I guess Rendera is trying to move past me, and I would try to squeeze to the side, but I says, I have to finish my plan.
You fucked already.
Well, rude.
Yes.
But she
So-
will not willingly give up where she stands. You can move past her and like back behind her if you want to, but she will not give up this for 5 feet square.
Well, then you die.
Okay.
Fine.
Or I die.
Uh,
Because I might pull the greatsword and do the dodge action.
Ooh. All right. All right. Well then, it's the orc's turn. You know, they were holding these axes, but when you actually like shot one, he hefted his axe, and as well did the one next to Rendra right now. So this orc next to Rendra will strike at her with his great axe. That's what he's gonna do.
Oh
With
no.
disadvantage.
He is going. Yeah, I know.
That's important because my armor class is shit.
Sure.
You're a freaking
11.
warrior.
Does 11 hit you?
An 11 does not hit.
Well, so he misses.
Dreaming,
Uh,
I'm a dex warrior. I have defeat fighting style archery. I'm a ranged fighter.
the one orc that has an arrow sticking out of his
Why did you
shoulder.
not stand behind me?
The one
Because you would be dead in the next turn.
that
You
has
don't
an
know
arrow
that.
sticking out of his shoulder moves as a bone moves up to Rendra and goes to strike her as well. Because you know they are just orcs. They are not that intelligent, even though they are not ochre jellies.
Smarter than Ochre Chalice. Good job, Orc.
Sure. Does a 16 hit you?
Yes.
Wow. That's very sad.
Look
He
how
was
fast she
very-
dies.
He was angry orc. That's 15 slashing damage.
That's 3/4 of my HP gone.
Sure.
That is all my life.
And then the third orc goes to you and goes to strike you.
Damn it.
How does a 16 do?
You hit me with a 16 before, so his 16 will hit probably again.
Well, I said I'm gonna kill me some characters today, didn't I? Yeah.
Yes, you did.
9.
Well, it's 0.
You are at 0?
I'm at 0.
All right. So I guess the first orc just like strikes at you out of reflex, the one to your right.
I need
And
to go to the toilet before I go on my turn.
okay. And he just misses. The second orc that's really, really angry, like battles into you with all his strength. And then when you are, you try to dodge, but he just catches you with like a body check. And then when you are out of balance, he like smacks the axe into your chest. It doesn't really go through, but you might have some broken ribs or something. And then the last arc just like, I don't know, hits your leg and you go down. You just feel this sharp pain and you just can't
Actually, I don't. I lose
play
consciousness.
anymore. What?
You said
Yeah.
I feel this sharp pain, but only for a second because then I fall unconscious.
You're still in
Uh,
pain though.
This other
Unconscious.
orc is quite intelligent, so he sees that somebody is shooting, so he, goes behind this pillar here and pulls out a javelin. He does not throw it though, because he's got all of his friends in the pile. And then we wait for Sebastian.
Who should be actually in melee range instead of me?
The funny thing is now that Zonar probably can't do his.
Oh,
His
I'm still
plan.
going to do it. Everybody just walk before me. Like, fuck those guys.
I'm super sorry about the surprise thing, but they got they got super suspicious when they heard your voice and it didn't scare them. They were like, "What the fuck was that?"
So, I don't want to criticize you, but I will critique that. In that case, I recommend doing the initiative before opening the door itself. To be like, okay, you want to attack.
To be not as punishing to the players.
To be not like, okay, open up the door, let's do combat. Oh, you're the last guy and you want to open up with this thing. But that's
sure,
not
but
possible.
I also read your intent as I want to surprise them by kicking the door and a spell.
Yeah.
Like, I want to push the door open so that I can use my hands for the spell. Because I cannot open
Right, okay.
like the door as a free action and cast my spell right after that.
I misunderstood.
You know what the joke is now? If I hadn't taken those hits, you wouldn't be able to cast anything anymore.
Probably.
No, I would have thrown my hands above your head and pulled you back by your neck as fire spewed out from my fingers in front of you. That's what I wanted to do, but then you fell to the floor, so this is easier.
Yeah, actually the flaming hands spell won't hit her on the floor. So Sebastian, these three orcs have just you didn't really see it, but you hear Rendra go just down.
You hear generic NPC female warrior voice number 3. Death.
You also heard some really gruff voice shouting, probably orcs. Some of it sounded like a battle cry. It resonates through the whole temple.
A piece of metal hit the floor and it was not Rendra's butt.
Yeah, Sebastian is probably taking out his great axe as well. And he'll probably try to move past Celia as well.
Look, if you want to move past her, she will let you.
Celia, you can talk as a free action out of your turn if you want to say something. Also,
I cannot cook them if you stand in front of me.
Yeah.
Yes,
sure.
that's why Sebastian is going to try and get into the corner and just stay in the defensive.
So you're also taking the dodge action?
If I needed to get there, probably yes.
No,
No, are you attacking or are you doing something else with your action?
No. I just want to be on guard.
Oh, you do not want to attack. Why do you not want to attack the orcs? Is there a reason?
I'll be back.
Because it increases our survivability.
There are 3 orcs, and I'm not sure whether I would be able to fend them off if I moved out of my center.
All right. So you want to stay on the defensive to do the thing that Rendra did. That is so that they attack with disadvantage, right? What Zonar is also trying to say is, an orc taken down is an orc that's not attacking. And
basically,
one of them is hurt a bit.
The problem is, how many hit points does the orc have?
Also, if you
I have no idea, I believe, so
also taking the dodge action only means that I roll with disadvantage. So I'm attacking with my lower number, but I still roll to D20. That's exactly what took Rendra down right now.
Okay, so I'm going to attack. How do I
You click on your sheet and you should have your weapon.
I know how to roll my weapon. I wanted to indicate which orc I'm attacking.
Which one is hurt?
This
the
one is hurt.
Below Sebastian.
Yeah, that one.
And love, if you want to do this ping on the menu in the upper left corner, you take the select and then you hold it somewhere. Just hold left mouse button somewhere. like so.
Yes.
So this orc.
Try to remember that.
This orc is hurt. So do you want to attack?
You
Wow,
hit.
okay. Yeah, you definitely hit. Oh my god.
Oh,
You're just barely below a crit.
I have to roll something else.
Yeah,
right?
click on the great in the chat, click on the great X. It's clickable. The text under your roll. Good. Yeah.
Oh
Good.
my god.
Fantastic.
All right.
That's stupid.
Well, oh, not again.
That's minimum damage again.
Don't you have a thing that you can do?
Do you have weapon style great weapon?
I think she has.
Where would it be? Martial weapon, simple weapon.
That would be
No.
on the right side under fighting style.
No, but you can do a thing. I
Defense.
think she doesn't have.
I only
Yeah.
have defense style.
Yeah, she has defense.
Oh.
But what you could do is you now have your action
I can
surge.
search, yes. Yes.
You can only use it once per this combat.
Yeah, well.
But maybe this is
It would
the
be good idea to use it.
maybe this is the time. Yeah.
Yes. So how do I use
You just say that you use it. That's it. And
Okay,
it and you've got an action surge counter on your on the sheet.
Yes.
On the right, you just lower that to 0. And then you can you basically have another whole action.
Okay, I'm going to slush him again.
Yeah, you have to roll attack again, and
Yes.
then no. First, you have to roll the. Oh, is that
Oh.
attack? Oh shit!
Yeah.
Oh, well. 7 is not enough to hit.
Of course it is.
I'm sorry. The orc just you nick him with the sword. You've got a sword, right?
No,
Yeah.
I've
Great
got
axe.
a great axe as
Oh,
well.
you've got an axe. So you nick him with the axe on like a bicep, and he just and you go for a second swing, but he's prepared for that. He just bats it out with his weapon. That's the end of your turn.
I have a question to Dreaming. Did you just bite into a block of cheese?
I do that. I love it. Yeah. I
Look,
think that
cheese
would be
is
the end
good.
of your turn.
You filthy heathen unicorn.
I was just asking if you did. I didn't make any comment with that. You.
Celia.
I know
turn.
your opinion on cheese, unicorn.
I like cheese. Just not the one that you keep
I
getting.
like trains.
So,
Celia, it's your turn.
what I want to do, catch as many orcs as possible with a cone of flame. What I don't want to do,
Sure.
hit my allies. It's
Sure,
a 15-foot cone, so like up to 3 squares. Can I hit all the 3 orcs in front of me? Or
It's a
could I
cone.
pull back a little bit to achieve that?
I'd say so. Normally, cones are counted like you select 1 square and then 3, and then the other.
Like I do have a little thingy that shows it, but I wanted to ask you first. But here's a reference that I will post on Discord. Or
Sure,
that,
give me that.
Yeah, here's a reference.
Give me that. Yeah. That's what I thought. Oh, well, you are definitely able to angle it so that you get all of the orcs. I'm not sure about Sebastian. I'm definitely not counting Rendra because she's lying on the floor.
So technically, like with the picture on the right, I could stand back, like put it down and hit all the 3 orcs. But
Sure.
I just wanted to ask narratively,
I am okay with that actually.
All right.
I'm okay
That
with
would
that.
be the cone if you cast it from there.
I would do like this corner and then forward and then
Look.
Yeah.
We are in very enclosed space. I know we are not playing AD&D and we are not counting volumes, but
Yeah.
I have some theater of mind, and I believe that she can angle it, around the walls, so as to like exclude this one corner here and still catch this orc with like a
Yes.
with a bit of the flame.
I will shout out in comment to Sebastian, press against the wall, and then you hear the spewing flame like spilling forth from the corridor right next to you, Sebastian. Like, like a small dragon breath attack, maybe. If you didn't know that it was a dingly elf doing it. Do you want to roll me damage again or use the one that I rolled before? Because that was shit.
No, you can roll again because this one didn't count, and I'll give you 3 dex saves, right?
For
I'm
each
counting
orc.
I'm counting from left to right.
Yes.
So
I
that's
mean,
1 dex.
yes. Oh, that's much
Okay.
better.
Second dex. Second orc saves. First orc saves. The hurt one, that's a 10. So I guess your
So-
spellcasting is high. Spell save DC is 13.
Yes.
So yeah. Roll me damage. 13. So they take half, right?
Yes. Which
So
would be
that-
6.
Sure.
Round it down.
Yeah. Everybody, like Sebastian definitely can hear like the roar of the flames, and everybody can hear like 3 orc voices shouting out in pain, and one of them just like bubbles at the end, just gargles, and Sebastian, you can see as flames from Celia's spell just like sear this orc into like a blackened charred husk as he goes down.
That's how I love my orcs, cooked to perfection.
Exactly.
It's
Donald,
a
should
quick
I
sear.
roll? What
You
save
don't need to.
should I roll
You don't
for
need to roll.
Sebastian to not go into PTSD because this would
Oh.
for sure remind him of his burnt.
Oh.
Like how your parents burned in the lava? I don't know.
I
Did
don't
that
think
happen?
his parents burned.
Okay, they survived. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
How Unicorn's parents turned in the lava?
Yes, and parts of his
No,
house
no parents burned in the lava.
I do believe.
Look, yeah, I don't want to debilitate your characters, so you definitely can roleplay that, but let's say that Sebastian pushes through it for this combat at least. We can take a look at it when the combat's
So
over.
the rest of my movement, I don't care about orc access. What I care is moving forward again to pull Rendra back as far as I can. Hopefully two squares.
With
Yeah,
his
question.
gently elf arms.
Yeah, question is if you are strong enough.
Are you heavy? How fat are you, Unicorn?
Yeah, she only has
Oh, I
leather
did
armor.
not ask that.
Yeah, well, she's unconscious, so I need to know.
I mean, with the whole gear and stuff, minus the shit in a backpack, it's probably like
I don't care. I pull her back.
Roll me a strength check with advantage.
19.
Yeah, sure. You pull her like this is the adrenaline is doing it or
Yeah,
something.
I want to pull her. So I move 10 feet. I want to move 20 feet to pull her 10 feet back.
Sure.
Like half
Yeah.
the movement.
I get
to
it.
do
Yeah, half your movement. Yeah. Agreed.
Does the orc
Okay.
like slash at me? Because I'm definitely opening myself up for an attack here.
No. He's busy being burned and he's behind the corner here.
It worked exactly as expected.
And they can't take attack as opportunities at me because I'm not moving willingly.
Sure. Alfred.
I did not ask Rendra's consent.
Alfred actually steps over Rendra here. Is 1, 2, 3, 4. He steps over Rendra lying down. What he can do actually?
He can
Slap her in
cure
the face.
wounds. Healing
Yeah, he can cure
word.
wounds. Yeah, sure.
This
he
is
will
why
do
I
that.
gave him as a hireling to
Yeah.
the party.
I get it. I get it. He's got like that's 1d4, I think.
Healing word 1d4, but if she's close enough, the cure wounds to touch is 1d8.
1d8. Okay, he'll do that.
1d8 plus something.
And he's got but I don't think he has.
Plus
a
his
plus
charisma
something.
bonus would be the healing.
Okay, +1. So it's 6. You are healed for 6 points of health points. You're healed 6 health points. Rendra.
He's a bard with a charisma of 1.
Yeah.
He's a hireling.
Yeah. You haven't heard him play the lute? It was terrible.
Yes, I don't listen to him because it's terrible.
And then he steps back into the hall.
You're healed.
Stop it.
Well, that wasn't that terrible.
Yeah,
He didn't go any further.
I pressed the right chords, okay?
I think Zolar could be like a +1 charisma character.
+1? I'm for sure +2, guys. Come on.
At least.
At least.
All right,
Unicorn is like at 9 charisma.
That brings us to Andrew's turn.
You know that charisma doesn't mean how nice you are.
No, it's my
Oh,
force of
I can't
personality,
really
Unicorn.
move here.
Oh, the air, by the way, the air around all of you smells terrible. Like
Yeah.
burning orc fat, that's just...
Not the
That's not
orc
a good
fat,
day.
it's the orc chest hair that's burning horrible.
Sure, that as well. Sebastian
I-
doesn't smell anything because his like nose hair just burned.
Blocked it all out.
It just fell out because of the stench.
No, not my
Guys-
mustache.
Guys, I've done fire spitting. I know how that feels. when a flame just licks your face and burns the hair out of your nose. Yeah,
No bueno.
I know that too.
she does too. Yeah. All right, Andre.
And no, I didn't breathe fire.
I gonna attack this one here with my bow.
Don't you
I-
you should get a sneak attack, right?
There's so many people.
So
Those?
so she doesn't get advantage, but when she hits, she gets sneak attack as Sebastian is in
Yeah.
melee.
Yeah, because Sebastian is in melee range. Yeah, you can
Yeah.
definitely like you can step over these people to shoot your arrow.
Yeah, because I'm tiny, I just waddle around there between their legs like a kid. And aim and shoot my bow.
Oh,
Tell me I didn't roll a 1. Oh, I should have. Should.
No, you rolled great. You
Looks like a
definitely
hit.
Ah, great!
Yeah, you definitely hit.
Sneak. Ah,
Ooh, there we go.
Tell me where you shoot this orc so that he dies.
I shoot him in the
into the
throat.
neck.
In the pinky.
Into the throat?
Of course,
Yes.
of course. It's
Right.
like from the Battle of Helm's Deep, where he shoots that orc in his neck.
Oh,
Ah,
yes.
All right. Well, he just, he stumbles back to the pillar, drops the axe and just like slides down with the arrow in his neck. He tries to scream, but yeah, it doesn't work.
I cackle madly.
All
This is
right.
not worrisome at all.
You catch Alfred's like face like Okay. Is that the end of your turn?
Don't fuck with the
Yes.
halfling, I guess.
Rendra, now it's your turn.
Maybe
My
that's-
greatsword, where is it?
Yes.
So you wake up with the touching hand of the bard on you,
Yeah, definitely.
like on your
No,
shoulder or
no.
something.
No, she wakes up like a second later, but the bard is
okay.
nowhere to be seen. He's behind the corner. The greatsword probably left lying here.
And
No.
well,
You can crawl forward, pick up the
I could
greatsword,
give you
and
my
attack
short
with
sword.
disadvantage, or stand up and attack.
or I stand up, pick the longbow that's lying right where I left it, which is where we are right now.
Yeah,
Pick that up and shoot the other orc if I can.
this dungeon
This
is full
one?
of possibilities.
Sure.
Which one is in? Well,
Like you could probably shoot this one if you moved one forward, and you would shoot him like point blank.
it would mean disadvantage.
Yeah, that's stupid. But from your vantage point, if you just like you just lean forward a bit on the wall, and you can
Okay,
shoot
I know what I do if
the
I
one
can.
behind here.
Standing up is half movement.
Yep.
I
Yep,
have
that's 10 feet.
I pick up the greatsword. Is it an action?
Sure. That's that. I don't think that's an action. That's a free
Okay,
action.
then I will swing the greatsword at the orc's legs.
All right. Go ahead. Roll me an attack
And
roll.
I break my sword.
No, you don't. We don't use these rules in this adventure.
Okay, then I action search and swing again.
Your
Sure.
sword explodes and its splinters hits Sebastian for
My
3d8
fucking
slashing
tits.
damage.
Yeah, you don't hit the orc. It's just like you first you miss completely, and when you go for the backswing, you realize you are already out of balance, and the orc sees it from like miles away. So he just like sidesteps a bit.
And
he
the orc
spits-
says in orc, like,
spits at your legs,
your leg work is wide open, and just sweeps you.
and he says,
Du mich auch.
and then it's the orc's turn, which they will definitely take.
It's
Two hit me to
two
the floor
orcs,
again.
right?
Well,
Well,
you
we are
wish.
not seeing the 6 ninja orcs hidden behind the pillars.
That's
No.
exactly what is happening. How did you read my mind?
I
Because
know
we read
how to touch
adventure.
master. I taught you, youngling.
You didn't
Eh,
tell
Just
me.
wait for the aggro to appear.
Yeah. So from behind this pillar here, one more orc just like leans out, and
Rude.
is that in range? 30 feet.
Oh, can I use my
Uh,
bonus action to second wind? Which is probably useless.
It's not
Yeah, what does second
useless if
wind
it's
do?
hit points. She
It's a
gains
You
bonus
hit
gain
points.
hit points, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sure, do that. 30 feet. Oh, nice. One target hit. Okay. Well, so
It's probably useless max hit points.
it's probably useless. Almost max hit points. Yeah. So both of these orcs here, this one here and this one here, are now armed with javelins. This orc, the closer one, actually says in common to you, "No, you will not take my friends and family without revenge." And he throws a javelin at Sebastian, actually.
If it's
So-
a 12, it's not an issue.
What? No, it's not a 12.
Okay.
It's a 19. It's a 19. I guess that hits, right?
Yes. My armor class is 17.
4 piercing damage.
Yeah. Lucky javelins are weak.
Yeah, javelins are weak. It goes through your armor. It hits you somewhere inconsequential. Like,
think-
it just
think-
nicks you on like the belly.
One thing I really found
Inconsequentially.
stupid about D&D is that slings are piss weak, when in reality, people could kill one-shot people with slings.
Look,
Yeah, but
this is why you attack the party with 12 goblins and give 8 goblin slings, okay?
yeah,
It's fine.
sure. The other orc does not speak common, so he just shouts and hurls a javelin at Rendra. So that's another ranged attack.
I'm so happy I'm not being attacked right now.
I guess 6 does not hit you.
No, for once I don't get hit.
Yeah, also it's a critical miss. So actually, let me do this thing. I'll roll a 1d2. On 2, he hits his friend. He did. That's what a critical miss does. How much does he do?
It fucks you in the butt.
He does 5 piercing damage. All right. This.
Kill his guy.
The orc is dead.
No, he's not. He's actually right swinging at Rendra at the same time when he gets hit. It's perfect synchronicity. Now we're gonna see if that hit is going to destabilize him enough. I think it didn't.
I want to put my head on my table.
Wow.
You will have your I will have your head rolling on the floor soon enough. Don't worry.
Now the floor's uncomfortable and dirty.
12 slashing damage. So he does do the swing, right? He hefts his axe, and you are just dodging the javelin from the other orc,
What
but
did
it
he roll as
misses.
an attack?
17.
Okay, that hits.
I know that is. And he he gets you. He gets you again over the chest. I think your ribs must have turned into like powder by now.
How much damage was it?
12.
Oh,
Yeah, that's an
Is it like a 2d6 plus 3 is what I imagine?
It's like 1d12 actually plus
Ah,
3.
yeah, great axe, 1d12.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, I'm still
get
standing.
fucked.
Oh
wow.
The
Nice.
the other 2 orcs actually switch to axes as well
They
after
see.
throwing their javelin.
Ooh, more hit dice, yes.
Sebastian,
No.
your turn.
yeah. Well, he probably saw that Chandra was hit again, so he'll
Mhm.
probably try to get her behind him and attack the closest orc with his great.
So, Rendra, do you let yourself be moved to the corner?
I'm already off balance.
All right,
Wow.
get it. So you attack. Yeah, 16 hits. 4 slash. Oh my god. Actually, your feeble hit. Tell me how your feeble hit is able to slay this beast before you.
Flat side of the axe against
Okay,
his
so
face.
maybe I also nick this orc in his neck and just manage to cut
Oh,
his.
right. Yeah, he blocks with his axe, but you like go through. So the hit is very light, but it just hits the correct it just hits the jugular. You are now covered in orc blood. It is black. It smells. You
Do
are
I even smell anything after the burnt one?
yeah, actually no, like it returns quite quickly after that. So now you know it's like when you take a mint. So you don't smell very well.
Great.
Yeah, that orc is down. Celia.
I look over at the board and say, as long we are not on the floor, use the sword of yours and put it in the jiggly bits.
Sure.
I-
I'll try.
Walk down to here.
That's the most ambiguous description for boobs I have ever heard.
I was not even. I was talking about the gut.
You talked about jiggly bits. Guts don't
What
jiggle.
I meant, like the words didn't come to me at the moment. Okay, so I walk past the orc and turn around, and my hairs wave, and my eyes become intense as I look him in the eye and cast hypnotic gaze. Roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, sure. How does the hypnotic gaze work?
If he fails his saving throw,
He doesn't.
he does
Which
not
he doesn't,
fail.
I think. Like 14?
Oh, let me double check. Yeah, that might be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I think you have it on your.
Yeah,
like,
it's a 13 that I need. Okay. Well, then he resists the effect. If I succeed, the charm he is charmed. The speed drops to 0, and the creature is incapacitated and visibly dazed.
That was a good move tactically. Shame it didn't work.
Yeah. Well, I can do it as an action. And I can do it as often as I want, but if he resists, I cannot do it on that creature for
Anymore. Right.
until a long rest.
Is that the end of your turn? I don't think you have any movement really left.
That's all my movement. I don't think I have a bonus action. Not really.
Can we get rid of this?
You can make him invisible, like put it on the GM layer.
Oh yeah, sure. That's what you want.
Yes.
Yep.
When I delete orcs, they go away from my turn order, and then I'm like, damn it, not again. Yeah, that's all I did. I tried to hypnotize him, did not work. Now I'm in danger. Let's go to the top of initiative, I guess.
Yeah, sure.
That's all I can do.
Alfred listened to your request, but he's kind of interpreted it because he's totally not going to go, like, near these things.
Rude.
So he's just gonna throw a dagger because that's what he does.
This is acceptable.
Character sheet. Oh. So I guess
I just
Dex
rolled
plus?
manually. Yeah.
That's like plus Dex, right?
Plus Dex plus proficiency bonus.
Plus proficiency. So what he has proficiency? Does he have proficiency?
With daggers, sure.
Yeah, but I mean, what's his proficiency bonus when he's
+2?
Oh, is it? Okay,
if he's
so
level 2 SVR, it's +2.
No.
Seven,
I mean, he is.
It doesn't matter.
Yes.
Anyways, he
Like,
rolled too low.
Any normal person who is proficient gets a +2.
Sure. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, he misses the orc. He was throwing at this orc and he missed. So instead he will just like whistle.
I look upset at him like, dang it, Alfred.
I'm trying. I have the torch here as well so that you can see, which we did not really, count until now.
That was your responsibility to count,
Alfred.
Alfred.
Maybe that's why I didn't hit correctly, because I didn't see.
No, actually, the orcs, the orcs were bringing in some torches, and now they are just lying on the floor lighting the scene. Because I told you, Zonalar, when they were coming in, you saw light coming in.
Yes.
So they brought their own light.
It's all true.
Even though that's stupid because they have dark vision.
I can't believe that the dwarf ghost voice did not work.
Me neither, yeah. It's your turn, Mr. Halfling. Mrs. Halfling. I'm sorry.
Mrs. Halfling is like going right there. That should be fine. And I want to shoot stuff because I'm very good at shooting stuff.
Go shoot stuff.
So I'm gonna shoot this one here. Or is it hypnotized?
Nope.
Or
No,
should
it's
I
not.
not?
I failed.
It's
No,
not.
that's.
It's
you
menacing.
failed.
It's actually menacing Celia with his like double-handed battle axe. So
I'm
Yeah.
ready for whatever is to
You
come.
don't say. So I rolled nice. And
oh
it's a sneak attack, right?
yep.
I'm
you get a sneak attack.
definitely a threat to him.
You're in danger. That's what you are.
You're in danger, yes.
I feel okay with this.
I
Sure.
Oh,
rolled
no.
a 1 for the sneak attack. I only
You can
do
reroll
7
it,
damage.
right?
No, not damage.
Not for
Not damage. Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah.
That sucks. I mean, still, the arrow. He got it in like in the chest, and he's still alive, but very much wounded. Even your feeble 7 damage did something. Is that the end of your turn?
Yes, that's the end of
Okay.
my turn.
Rendra.
I will put my sword where my scabbard is and get my longbow, which was
Sure.
somewhere here.
No, you didn't drop the longbow. Did you drop
You
it?
can just put it
I
away.
had to drop it to get a greatsword.
No, you
No.
just stow it. You just put it on your
Well, if I
sword.
can stow it, then I just have it now.
Yeah.
And I put a hole in it, orc, I hope.
Well, yeah. Roll me some holes.
Roll me for walking.
Oh yeah.
Ooh. Yeah, that was
I
a
think
nice
a
one.
21 plus 2 hits.
Yeah, sure. It sure does. Finally, you are using your well.
And it's piercing damage.
It's effective. Come on.
Yeah, it definitely hurt him. He's now slowed because the arrow goes like right through his leg. It's like wedged in there. Half of it sticking out.
Only
I
because
used to be
we've...
an orc, but then it took an arrow to the knee.
Yes, fantastic. Now he's no longer an orc. You could say he's half an orc now.
Getting tired.
So it's the orc's turn, and he goes. Let us speed it up.
Go
and
ahead.
He goes to.
I'm waiting.
Actually, yeah, he just like he misses you. He misses you completely. You just probably used your elf dexterity or whatever. You just dodged out of the way. The axe goes like flying somewhere over here. The battle axe.
I see the secrets of his combat tactics.
He was.
I have studied the martial of arts.
You downloaded his moveset.
You know, Washik, you just said elf dexterity, and I see elf mage dexterity probably around 10 or something.
Yeah.
I have a dexterity of 15, I would like to remind you.
What the hell?
I'm an elf.
Yeah, sure.
The
The other
higher
orc,
dex,
though.
then do you have nearly as high a deck as me?
Yeah.
So the orc. So once he sees the axe flying, he just shrugs and pulls out the javelin. The other orc rushes you.
Oh no! Whatever shall I do?
He's shouting. He has his battle axe hefted over his head. He goes into strike. He does. He strikes with a critical. He rolls a natural 20.
Oh wow! Did you go for a net 1 to net 20?
He gives you a 15.
Is there anything I can do? No, I can do nothing.
He buries the axe in your breasts. What armor do you have? Nothing, right?
I wear no armor.
Right.
So
He
I
does
have
15
12.
damage.
15?
Yeah. That was a critical.
Give me a second. No, the answer is no. I don't have the shield spell today. No. I'm on the floor.
Sure.
I have 14 hit points, and now I have 0 hit points.
Even if you had a shield spell, would it help against the net 20?
Oh no! Oh, you're right. No, it would not help at all. Did you also roll? Oh no, that's not max damage.
Oh, and as a bonus action, the orc moves to Andri.
No, Oh,
because
menace.
he felt a
I
foe.
get the orc moved to me. Don't I get a reaction?
Do you?
No. Only when he like you get a reaction, but like no, you don't. You don't get like an attack of opportunity or anything.
Oh.
You get it when he moves out of your
Yeah,
range.
if he moves out of your range, that's when you get it.
Plus, you
Okay.
have a ranged weapon.
So
equipped.
Celia goes down with a whimper, I guess.
A critter's
Maybe
got a
squeak.
crit.
Sebastian, you see Celia go down. The orc just rushed her, and then he just like first orc tried to throw his battle axe at her and missed. The other one just like rushed her and just buried the axe in her chest, and then moved and is now rushing Andre in much the same style.
He ruined my fucking dress. God damn it.
Well, he did, sure that dress is not looking great.
What
It's
do
full
all
of
the women in this party have in common? They go down for orcs.
Okay, because
I'm believing.
my rolls are shit. Sebastian is probably going to try. Oh well, whatever. It doesn't matter. He's probably going go in here and attack.
Sure. Roll me some attack.
Yeah, I'll try. Suck.
Guys, are you okay like finishing this combat at least? I forgot to ask. It's already like past.
We are already half an hour over, so
Yeah, well, I don't believe I managed. to
No.
hit him.
No, you just no. Andre
what
is
is your
getting
dog
in your
doing
way.
behind you?
Huh?
I think she's searching for a place to lay down. It's very complicated process.
All of
Don't
those
worry.
pillows, none of them
Worry
good
about
enough.
me.
Celia, roll me a death saving throw, please.
Yeah, I need to do those
Wait,
things now.
are we those? Yeah, are we?
Yep,
Yeah.
yeah, for sure. I'm dying. Well, not dying that hard, but you know.
No, yeah, no. That's safe, right?
All right, let's go.
Alfred sees Celia go down.
He had one command, so he attacks
See
the orc.
orc standing right next to him.
Yeah, and he goes for it. He goes for it. He's like, I'm gonna be the hero today. And
I'm
he
just
goes
lying on the
like-
floor, and he like steps on me, like it's rude.
No, he like jumps over you,
Heroic.
steps on your dress though.
No.
Slips on the blood.
Yeah, he did slip on the
no,
blood.
just yeah, he just slips, and he his bum. He like knocks his bum on the floor, and then quickly gets up, and then says, "Well, if I can't, then at least be saved." And you see some golden light as Celia is healed for
Those three people are in danger.
1 HP.
Is it? No, it's plus his
One
charisma
plus
modifier.
+1, so 2 HP.
Why
Fantastic.
is it 1d4?
Because that was healing word.
Oh.
That's a
Healing
bonus
word is
action.
garbage.
That's because it was a bonus action, he could do that.
Yeah.
So yeah, Andre, you've got an orc rushing you. He's not nice.
You know, I could use a bonus action to disengage, go away from the orc and then attack, right?
If your rogue has like these things that you can use disengage as bonus action, cunning action, I think it's called.
Yes, I have the
Yes.
cunning action. Your quick thinking and agility.
Yeah,
Here.
sure.
I just put cunning action. Disengage. Gonna move. I don't know, away, maybe here,
Sure.
and then I attack this orc. That's the wounded one, I think.
Yeah, he is. He is very wounded. He's got 2 arrows, one yours sticking out of him.
So I'm like, no orc. I don't want. Can't I just move further away and still shoot the guy? Yeah.
Still, yeah.
So I'm like, nope. I'm a smart halfling today. I attack
Yeah, you hit.
17.
damage.
It's a 9. Oh, Alfred is there. So is this a sneak attack?
You don't have to roll a sneak attack.
I don't. Is it dead?
It is dead. Tell me how you kill this orc.
So I aim at the orc and shoot it in its eye.
So you see him like twitch, and then he's like, "Damn adventure!" And just like
I
Like a-
only
like a
wanted to
stone
feed
slab
my
falls.
family.
yeah, falls to the floor like a stone slab.
You
Intense.
saw the halfling!
Rendra,
Do not
What's
mess
your-
with the blast of tomorrow!
I see
Okay.
Rendra is falling asleep in her chair.
yeah, there is last orc waiting for you, Rendra, to dispatch it.
Yes, I will longbow it.
Okay, well, you go to longbow the orc.
That is an 11.
You do not longbow the orc. Actually, yeah, your arrow just skims him and just nicks the armor. And you are sure that if it went just like a centimeter lower, then you would already, probably go through. Sure. Orcs. Right. Sebastian, how do you can you hear me, Sebastian? How would you like a battle axe to the face? I think you would love it.
Yeah, well, what
How
did
does
you
a 14 do you?
Nothing. My armor class is
Ooh.
17.
First save from the players for tonight. No,
it's
second.
actually my second.
So third in total. Third saved attack by players for this combat.
Nice.
All right.
Sorry, I clicked the wrong button.
Yeah, you did. Sebastian, the orc missed, I guess he did not miss you. I guess you, you're a skilled fighter, so you, block his great axe with yours. Now it's your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna engage in combat. The thing is, I think Sebastian is still pretty shaken because he's desperately trying to keep his PTSD from acting up,
Yeah.
and it's not effective.
Yeah, this time the orc does not block you, but just you don't have the edge alignment, and the axe just slaps on the hide armor that he's wearing. Those are some thick hides. It doesn't go through. It just chips a bit of the hide of the armor. Celia.
I guess that confirms his armor is not made of metal.
No, it's not.
Well, I will get up. I am very unhappy with the huge cleave in the middle of my dress, which is incredibly unfortunate in this situation.
Oh, you're also gonna have a huge scab probably, and maybe a scar.
Yeah, I don't, I let you decide, how viciously scarred I am when I get healed with healing magic. So, if so, I will look both badass and incredibly beautiful at the same time.
Sure, go ahead. What's your action?
I will walk up behind the orc and try to backstab him with shocking grasp. So yeah, I definitely want. So I do the thing where I align my hands to shocking grasp bits from the shoulder to the side of his ribs, so that I strike his heart.
Sure. Like the hide armor has a lot of places where you could stick your hands through, but yeah, he just he hears you and he turns a little bit, and you just touch the hide armor, and the lightning just doesn't conduct through. It just brushes off the hide armor.
I wasted my good roll by clicking the wrong button.
Yep, you did.
All right, somebody else killed this orc.
Is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
Alfred moves to your side, actually. He's like,
Fantastic.
"No, Celia, stay out of this battle. I am going to do what you asked me, and I'll put my sword into their jiggly bits." And he goes to like shank the orc in the ass.
Put your sword where your mouth is.
Rude.
Rude. Very rude.
And he actually does it. Oh my god, he actually does it. But I don't know what's the let's say
1d6.
it's like 1d6. Yeah, I think
Short
so.
sword. Plus dex or strength.
I did dex. His dex is better. Yeah, he actually he cuts off like a slice of that orc's ass. That totally happens.
That's unfortunate.
There is no
prime
hide armor
bacon.
there. Yeah, there is no hide armor there. He just like, sticks it in and then he slices a bit off. Andri, the orc is shouting in pain. It's actually like, quite comical. What he lets go of the axe with one hand and he grabs his ass and he's like,
I gonna shoot it. Let's aim for.
"Oh, you're so terrible."
You shoot him on the other ass.
Yeah, I'm very close to do that. Yes, I gotta pull it out of its misery.
Well, let's hope you do. No, you don't.
No. You hit
No, I
me. I
reroll.
die again.
Roll me a 1d2.
Don't hit me.
What?
Yes, hit Alfred.
I can't just reroll that.
Oh, wait.
Reroll.
Are we
Oh, you
behind?
yeah. Oh, it's an attack. Yeah, halfling. Luck.
I'm just,
Go ahead.
I'm a halfling. I can't miss.
Not,
Actually, you
even-
don't miss. Yeah.
not even that. Like, the arrow doesn't fucking loop her around the pillar to hit us.
No, I think what happened, she saw the first arrow was nicked a bit, so she just put it away and put another one in.
No, I think like she completely mistook like the arrow and it went to the ceiling and it actually like, banged on the ceiling and then just like dropped right into the orc's like
Oh no,
neck area.
halfling luck. Oh no, I hit him
Yeah.
anyways.
Exactly. Go ahead, roll me damage.
How fortuitous.
And
I pressed the
some.
wrong thing. There. 7
And
damage.
the sneak attack.
And snake. Ha!
That's
There you
11.
go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I guess that the arrow like goes. You're just like, I'm gonna shoot, and then you let go of the lower fingers first, so you kind of like hold the bow upwards. So the arrow goes upwards. It bangs on the ceiling. It goes down and it falls right at the orc's spine, and it just goes through. So the sticky bit is like pointing outwards. The orc just like. He doesn't even react. He just falls to his knees and then he plops down on the ground. You've defeated the last orc.
Yes.
Yes, you
You
did.
just killed 3 out of 5.
Sebastian backs with his back to the wall and just slides down and starts shivering.
Yeah, starts shaking, right?
I'm a kill stealer. I'm sorry, guys.
No,
This
it's
is a
it.
party.
I
it's
think
not
you
just
you
killing.
did the most damage in our group today.
Oh.
I
yes,
check
okay.
on
Oh.
the secret hidden door of the dwarfs.
Yeah, go ahead.
Talk. Are you alive?
Yeah. They actually, once you open the door, you see Norbus, and when you open the door, he jumps back and he's
Kills me
holding a pickaxe.
instantly.
he like jumps back. He's holding a pickaxe and he's like, "Oh, that's you. Are they gone? Did you dispatch them?"
I am incredibly do I have an attitude? Let me decide real quick. No, I don't.
Yeah.
Say the
You
threat is
just
gone.
look terrible.
But what they
Thank
do
you.
see is how do you describe it? I have this huge wound on my chest and it's cleaved up, so they just see massive cleavage as my dress is now split open.
So you're showing massive cleavage.
Yes.
Oh, but
Yeah, the threat is gone.
you might-
We should be safe now.
Sure.
What?
You might want that bandaged less, right?
Oh.
Let me find something for you.
I've been struck quite heavily.
Yeah. So we're gonna come out. Are any rest of you hurt?
Yes.
Quite so.
Well, we've got some bandages here, so you can use those. Maybe we should, you should take a breather. We'll share some rations, and we have some gold in a fund. But we don't have it here. So we're gonna wait here with you, and maybe then you can take us to Fendelin. This is really fucking dangerous country. This here. It's not good for two scholars. We're no warriors. I don't even have a weapon on me.
You are lucky today.
Yeah, especially like Daslin. Daslin goes around trying like distributing bandages to anyone who's hurt. While Norbus is like having a bandage and he's running behind Celia, whatever she does, and he's trying to like get to bandage her chest, but he can't really reach.
She will, sit down and lean against the bloodied altar that's been covered in orc guts for the dwarf to treat her.
Now I'm super unhappy that this is a prepared adventure. Like roll me a.
Now the ghost of Aberforth does appear, and greed is good.
Yeah. No, I guess you know what. As you lean against the altar, and your bloody dress like smears it, a glint catches your eye. And the orc that's died nearest to it, you can see on his neck there's something.
I reach for it.
Yeah, it looks like a holy symbol of Torm. The orc just probably thought it was shiny and pretty. It could fetch like at least like 5 gold. It's all silver. And fashioned with some precious stones.
A holy symbol of Torm. What a curiosity.
Sure.
Does this appear to be an orc of faith? Or is this the only insignia of civilization on him?
Exactly. Yeah. Otherwise, he has got like he's now that you can see now that you can watch them calmly, you see that this orc especially has got like a lot of bone fetishes woven into his hair, and he's got like several earrings piercing his ear. You go to check those as well, but they appear to be like super, just like gilded metal, and like together they would probably fetch you like around 5 silver pieces if you took the time to cut them out of his ears.
I do not worry about such gruesome tasks for.
Yeah, the orc was obviously like he was into bling, basically.
Yeah.
He was definitely into bling.
Yeah, I would say that I am not this materialistic to go all like butchering corpses for a few silver pieces is a bit too distasteful for my taste.
Sure. Otherwise they have some bone fetishes, some like leather straps which are not super useful, mostly frayed. They are mostly like for decoration purposes. Otherwise, and they have got their hide armor, which is mostly trashed. Maybe one set survived, and then definitely they had their great axes and their anger. And they all had. You now see like a small pile in this corner of the temple. You see a small pile of like bedrolls and some dried meat.
Oh, that doesn't sound that bad.
And the shovel.
There.
Did you know that orc parties are raiding these region?
No, This is news. This must be all because of that damn dragon. If a dragon is around here, he's probably, putting all sorts of creatures out of their homes.
I cannot take a bad roll because I have none.
You can take a bad roll. It smells like orcs. So
Maybe I
basically,
smoke it.
basically, have you ever been in a zoo in the part where they have the primates?
Yes.
Yeah, imagine that, but worse.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's not worth it. That's
I
not
will
worth it.
definitely be like, it looked like they had the same idea as we'd have. Find shelter for the night. Well, morning, I guess.
Yeah, as you say, the night, like you can hear the first like morning birds outside.
They must be traveling in the evenings, appears.
Yeah, sure. That would be orcs. The torches are a bit baffling, but yeah, probably wanted to bring some fire inside, make a camp. As GM quickly searches for an explanation.
Yeah.
I would like to end the session here if nobody has any immediate actions that they want to take.
No, I'm only watching Unicorn falling asleep. I mean,
Yeah.
contemplating on ambushing a group of orcs.
Besides
yeah.
spending another day in long rest, healing your wounds.
Now I feel competent to of taking a short rest and then moving onward with our day. And if then we could sleep in Fendolin. If people still feel kind of beat up.
Actually, before we completely end up, I would be happy to know for the future what we decide here.
I'm kind of sad that nobody acted on Sebastian's PTSD.
I guess that we can take that next session. Definitely make a note. I would love to have some reactions to your PTSD and some conversation around that. But let's now decide what you want to do like next time. Are we going to? Are you taking the dwarves to Fendolin first? Are you going straight to whatever task you want next? And what's the next quest that you want to go to?
The plan was always go to Fendolin first.
So from here, you are returning back to Fendolin with the dwarves.
Yes, then cash in the first quest, buy stuff with that body, and then go to the other quest.
And which one? And do you have an idea which one would be the next one? Because that would be great to know.
The party wanted to escort one old lady.
Mm-hmm.
My plan was to go to the other place first and then go to the lady and bring her back to Fendolin.
Let's. You are 4 people. Let's try and vote on this.
No, democracy doesn't work.
Sure, it doesn't.
Sebastian definitely wanted to go for the lady before returning to Fendolin.
I mean,
so even
go ahead.
We wanted to do the lady first before going to the gnomes.
Do you want to do the lady first?
Yes.
Okay.
Because we needed founding. I think it's smarter to do the lady thing first, and then go to Fendolin and bring everyone along.
She's a healer, so she'll be probably more use if she's in the town.
Yeah, she's a midwife.
So you would go from here straight to. Actually, let me bring up the map so that we can,
I do believe that even a midwife would be able to staunch the wounds, etc.
Like you're gonna take short rest for that, guys. Just to like in D&D, your characters they basically will heal completely by rest. I appreciate the idea for role playing. It's great, but like from mechanical terms, you don't have to do such a thing. None of you are hurt so much as you need to visit that lady. You will take a short rest or a long rest, and you will be fine.
Yeah, once we reach her, we will be fine.
Yeah, exactly. Once you reach her, there will be nothing to
So,
heal.
I'm not sure about this. Did we have news that she had like that she would sell stuff for us, or
No.
no? Oh, okay.
Nobody told you that she would have stuff to sell. You
Okay.
just know that she's a midwife and a healer.
Yeah.
And she lives alone on the Umbridge Hill.
All right. Then you guys, two of you wanna go to the Umbridge Hill. I abstain because I know both quests, so I will not vote.
It's almost on the way to Fandolin, and well, I think midwife and a healer would be of more use in Fandolin, as if the dragon chills there, having another healer is probably more useful than them traipsing around the places.
Well,
the only objective with that healer is to bring her somewhere safe, so she's not gonna stick around for long.
will the dwarves?
Plus, if she dies or gets
No, I'm
harmed,
talking about the
it's
city.
fierce.
You know, if the town, if the town is attacked, having another healer there will probably lower the casualty.
It will be much more useful for the defensives of Fandolin. Yes. I mean,
what defenses? That place doesn't even have a wall.
Okay. I am hearing Umbridge Hill is the one that we want. Whether you go there straight away or whether you go to Fandolin, we can decide next session.
Yeah, sounds
whether
good.
you go to Fandolin first. So that I'm gonna end the session here. Thank you everyone for playing. Hope you had fun. I really tried to kill my first player character, but it seems like unexpectedly, the adventure is well designed.
How?
Because none of you died in that combat, and you defeated the recommended number of orcs.
Yeah, guys, none of you died.
we kind of managed not to die.
Yeah, sure.
And I
this
managed
wasn't
to not even get attacked.
And this wasn't that that much tactically sound as your first fight with the ochre jellies. So I still think that it's well leveled, or what you call
The
it.
smarter the way to have this fight going on would be to be in an open room and have them be in the corridor, because then only one of them could attack in melee.
Yeah, definitely.
I wanted to cast my burning hands and take a step back, so all attacks get funneled. But yeah, that tactic failed from the beginning. You asked for initiative.
I wanted to punish you for that, for that failed performance earlier, but I also shouldn't have been so harsh. You are right. Probably should have let you roll initiative and then actually open the door. But from narrative standpoint, this all made sense to me. This is the small difference between narrative and mechanics, where probably I could have given you more agency.
It's okay. Look, now I'm missing a dress and I don't have a sewing kit with me, so there will be keyhole cleavage through the rest of this adventure if we don't go to Fandolin first.
I mean, maybe you are setting a new fashion trend.